Hey guys, this is the professor. Today, out here at the cabin, I'm going to go through and give you a demonstration of one of my 10,000 one-pot meals. Now, a few weeks ago, on Bushcraft USA, I posted a thread entitled 10,000 one-pot meals, and at that time, I requested help from other people on the website to suggest different meats or proteins that would work well for camping out that didn't require refrigeration. And on that post then we came up with somewhere near 20 different meats and proteins that would work in that way. Now, if there were 10 meats and then 10 carbohydrates, 10 vegetables, and 10 different sauces, that would be 10 to the fourth, or 10,000 different skillet or one-pot meals. Today, what I'm going to do is just to make one example of those, and you can check the website, come up with thousands of other possibilities, and I would be interested to know how some of those turn out. First of all, today, we're going to be working with a can of chicken for the meat. We're going to be using some instant rice, minute rice, or similar, for the carb. I've got a small can, 8-ounce can of peas, and then for the sauce today, we have a can of cheddar cheese soup. So we're going to put this all together, make it in the fireplace today, and give the first of a series of 10,000 one-pot meals. Okay, first of all, we're going to get started with our chicken. Notice here that I've got a little, about a 1.5 quart pot. There's been a lot of talk on Bushcraft USA about the Morse-Kochanski bush pot, the zebra pot, and several different ones. This one here is one that I found at a yard sale for 50 cents, I think, and it'll do fine for today. Any of those would do a great job and would be about the right size to cook for 2 to 3 people. First of all, we'll need to go ahead and get our chicken in there today. So go ahead and get the chicken in the pot. And while we're at it, we might as well go ahead and get the vegetables in there. This is a little can of peas. Little pull-top cans are convenient. Go ahead and put the liquid in there because we're going to need quite a bit of liquid to make up the rice here pretty soon. We may have to add some water to that here in a second, but we'll get this hot and get this boiling up first here on the fire. And then we'll add our other ingredients here pretty soon. Okay, since we're here at the fireplace today, I'm going to get a shovel full of coals here and get it started underneath the pot. And of course, since we're sitting close by the fire, we're going to get a generous supply of side heat from the fire as well. Now, this is one advantage of the belly pot, a bush pot, because by being kind of long, tall, it's going to pick up a lot of heat from the side of the fire as well as from the bottom. And oftentimes these can be suspended from a tripod or a hook. But since we're here at the cabin today, I'll just go ahead and set it up here on the tripod, or the small trivet that we have here at the fireplace. Well, as you can see, our peas and chicken are boiling up good here. We've got good coals underneath and also quite a lot of side heat. Cylindrical shape of the bush pot picks up a lot of heat off the side, so you can see here that a lot of the boiling action is taking place there on the fire side. I'm going to go ahead now and get the sauce in there. So we're going to have a can of cheddar cheese soup, and also on the rice. The rice about doubles in quantity. I'm going to use 1 cup of rice, which is going to double into 2 cups. We're going to need plenty of liquid for that. So there was already some liquid in there from the peas and the chicken, but I'll add some hot water to that once we get all the ingredients in. So there goes our chicken, kind of flavored cheddar cheese soup, and we'll let that boil up a minute and then add the rice. Okay, I've added our about a half a soup can full of water, and of course this rice is going to take about the same amount of liquid up as the rice itself goes. So in my rice here, I carry that in a little bottle here, and I want put some marks on the side. Kind of calibrate that out. So I'm going to add about a cup of rice to this, and so we'll have to have enough liquid to cover that. Once again, I can always add a little bit more hot water in the event that it starts taking it up. If you're new to campfire cooking, one of the safer meals to prepare is something that you boil up, because it's a lot less likely to burn, even if you have the fire a little bit too hot. One of the easiest things to do is to have too much fire and then to burn your food. Go ahead and stir this in, get this back on the heat. Probably will need a little bit more water here in a couple minutes, but we'll watch it and see what happens. Now, by putting all of those extra ingredients in there, pot's cooled down, we're not boiling anymore, so I think what I'm going to do is put another shovel full of coals under the pot, and that will kind of increase the heat on that again. Okay guys, the rice is all reconstituted, taking up most of the liquid that I put in there, and our hometown chicken and rice is ready to serve. So I'll plate some of that up here into our bowl, and we're going to have lunch out here at the cabin. Notice now the consistency here is real good. The sauce is thick, but not too thick. The rice is all reconstituted. It's going to make a great lunch out at the cabin. Thanks for joining me today, and I'd like for you to tune in, subscribe to my videos, and once again we'll make another one of the 10,001 pot meals. This is the Professor. I'll see you soon.